Kimberley Locke, and you're watching RockerRozzy.com. Making the Curve is, the reason why it's special is it's about putting together a plus-size band. Okay. Girls who, you know, they can't get caught at the record labels for whatever reason. It's an image. Everybody knows that being in this industry, it's about image. It's more about image than it is about talent sometimes, unfortunately. Right. So we're going to put together an actual band. There's going to be 3 to 4 members in the band. They'll be put through, you know, the rigors of being in the business. People think that being in the business is a cakewalk. So not only will they be thrown into that aspect of it, they're going to see really, you know, how tough it is, and they're going to be criticized, and they're going to be, you know, they're still going to be criticized about their weight, I'm sure, but it's all about putting your nose to the grindstone and going forward and doing it anyway, despite what anybody else says. And the thing that I love about it is that these girls are going to have bona fide talent. There's not going to be, you know, any pretty faces and we can work with the rest. These girls, you know, they're going to be gorgeous, but they're also going to be able to sing your face off. So that's what it's about. How
different is this going to be than like a P. Diddy making the band thing, or how's that going to separate yourself from a show like that?
I think the way, just from the talent alone. I think that, you know, I've watched Making the Band, and, you know, at the end of the day, there's maybe 1 or 2 of those girls that can actually sing, or, you know, however, girls or guys that actually have talent. These girls, you know, I think these girls are going to be more hungry for it. So the drama is built in that you're taking girls who are at a disadvantage, who are overweight, but they're like, you know, who gives a can I cuss on your station? Who gives a shit about my weight? You know, I have talent. And I think what's going to happen is you're not only going to see the shallow things about the industry, you know, as far as their image, but I think you're going to get to the heart of these girls, and that's what's going to separate us from shows like Making the Band, that this is going to be a sincere show. People are going to feel these girls' pain, but they're also going to be able to be happy and excited that they're making it. Everybody loves the underdog.
You look amazing. So what do you do these days to keep fit? What kind of diet do you watch what you eat? Do you exercise all the time?
You know what, gosh, I'm from the South, so we eat biscuits and gravy and butter. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping it real. For me, it's been about changing my food around. You know, growing up in the South, you know, you don't really eat. We have fresh vegetables, and you know, but we're limited as to what we eat, the things that we try. You know, we eat what our parents cook, and they put on the table. When I moved to LA, I just exposed myself to so many more vegetables and fruits, and in LA, let's face it, it's so easy to eat healthy here because there's vegan restaurants on every corner. Getting to a McDonald's and fast food is very difficult in LA. I don't know, a lot of people don't know that, but I just had my nieces here and they're like, we haven't seen any McDonald's, and I'm like, they're here, they're just not everywhere. You know, whereas in the South they're everywhere. So for me, it's about cooking. I love to cook. Love to cook. It's about cooking and working out. You know, I do something I try to do something every day. Now I'm into tennis. You know, I'm like, I want to be the next Venus and Serena. Cool. Whatever.
Like when you have a cheat day and it's like, you know what, you've worked your ass up for the whole week. Yeah. You know, what do you just let loose and then crave?
My cheat day was yesterday, and we had pizza. So that's kind of, all of my fans know that my vice is pizza. I can't even, you know, lie about it. But even with that, even if it's not my cheat day and I feel like I have to have it, I'll order pizza and scrape all the damn toppings off and call it a day. I don't need the bread. I just need the toppings, you know. So I think it's about the compromises and the balances, and it's about learning your body. You know, you got to learn what makes your body tick, just like with anything else, and that's what I've done.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's talk music a little bit now, right? Okay. So you've got a new record coming out, right? Can you tell us a little bit about what that's going to sound like?
Well, actually, I just started working on this record, and I'm working on this with Randy Jackson. So we sat down, and he comes in, yo, dog. I'm like, yeah, dog, whatever. You know, he comes in, and he's like, so what do you want to do? And I was like, you know, Randy, I'm the kind of artist, I don't want to be pigeonholed. I don't want anybody to put me in a box. But I do understand that that's the nature of the business sometimes, that you kind of have to establish your sound before you can venture off, you know. One of the areas that I've had the most success in is dance.
Okay.
So, you know, I've had 7 number one, 8 number one dance songs on the chart, which I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And I was very, you know, I'm very excited about it. And I said to him, I said, you know, I think I have a huge fan base there that I haven't even really tapped into yet. And he said, okay. He said, so we're going to actually do a dance record, which I'm really excited about. And you know, those are actually some of my most fun gigs when I go out and we play those dance songs and people are just loving it, you know?
Since the Hollywood community has lost, you know, some significant icons in the last couple of weeks or a couple of months, from Farrah Fawcett to Michael Jackson to Ed McMahon, I'm curious to know if you yourself think about legacy at all and how you want to be remembered.
I do think about legacy. As a matter of fact, I was just saying to someone the other day, you know, it's kind of a shame in a way, the whole reality television that there's no more Gene Kellys, there's no more Frank Sinatras, there's no more Farrah Fawcett's. I mean, I think we have some great talent and some great actresses, but it used to be when we were kids, celebrity was like, oh man, like it was so far-fetched, like you couldn't even imagine that you would even get there. Nowadays, you could put a YouTube video up and you're a celebrity overnight. So I think legacy is important. You know, I can only hope, for me, I'm still young, so I have lots of time to continue to build my career. And I always think about that with the different you know, people that I work with, from the jobs that I take. Is this an important stepping stone to building my legacy? And I think we all should think about that. You know, the last thing I want is to be that girl that's famous for no reason. What does she have a talent?
Well, no, that's not going to happen.
No, I hope not. But you know, I think that legacy is very important. Yeah.